Today, Musk now asking a federal tech check. It is getting spicy now, Steve.
Yeah, Carl, spicy to say the least, with Musk ramping up this lawsuit.
The View, once the go-to talk show known for its bold opinions and fiery debates, has faced a tumultuous downfall after being hit by an avalanche of over 30 defamation lawsuits. Whoopi Goldberg, the show's often controversial anchor, believed her celebrity status would protect her from the repercussions of her statements. As she took aim at high-profile figures like Elon Musk and the Trump family, she likely thought her position shielded her from the legal consequences of her words. However, the storm she unleashed quickly spiraled out of control, leading to a series of lawsuits that brought the show to its knees. With sponsors pulling out and the legal troubles mounting, the pressing question is, how did it all go so wrong so fast? Goldberg's tenure on The View has always been anything but dull. Over the years, she has been celebrated for her fiery opinions and larger-than-life personality, but her tendency to make controversial comments eventually began to catch up with her. What started as spirited discussions morphed into serious accusations that had real-world implications.
Well, wow.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's...
So over the top, it was like making everyone uncomfortable.
Really?
It was really over the top. You know, I mean, I think like sort of a passing joke of like, you know, a few passing jokes are fine, but they
Goldberg's penchant for targeting high-profile figures became a signature of her on-screen persona. She was unrelenting in her critiques of individuals like Elon Musk, labeling him as out of touch and selfish. The Trump family was another frequent target, with Whoopi not hesitating to accuse them of being involved in elaborate conspiracy theories and dubious dealings. In one instance, she even insinuated that country music star Carrie Underwood was part of some secretive power play in the entertainment industry. And of course, Joe Rogan was not spared. She denounced his podcast as a platform for dangerous misinformation, deeming it irresponsible and harmful. Initially, it seemed that Whoopi could speak her mind without facing any significant repercussions. After all, she was an established celebrity with decades of experience in the entertainment industry.
But apparently, his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her.
Her sharp tongue and bold takes had made her a household name, and she believed her status provided her with immunity against any fallout. Her mind, her fame, and her prominent role on a major daytime talk show afforded her the luxury of sharing her unfiltered thoughts without fear of the consequences. However, as reality would soon prove, Whoopi severely underestimated the power and resources of those she was attacking. The crux of the problem lay in the fact that many of Goldberg's claims were unfounded and reckless. She hurled accusations without doing due diligence or considering the potential fallout from her words. Whoopi assumed that her celebrity status would act as a buffer against legal and public backlash, but she soon learned the hard way that her words had consequences. When faced with over 30 defamation lawsuits, she found herself in a legal quagmire that she could not simply dismiss. The very individuals she had targeted, from Elon Musk to Carrie Underwood, possessed the resources and motivation to retaliate, which Goldberg likely did not foresee. As Goldberg's controversial comments continued to escalate, the inevitable finally happened. The lawsuits began to roll in. It was clear that her targets were no longer willing to tolerate her reckless accusations. First to respond was Elon Musk, a frequent target of Goldberg's jabs. She had been vocal in her criticism of his business ventures and personal choices, branding him as everything from out of touch to selfish. While her comments may have seemed like harmless banter at first, Musk reached his breaking point. As a tech mogul with deep pockets, he was determined not to allow a major celebrity to continue making baseless claims about him without repercussions. He promptly initiated legal action against her, making it clear that Whoopi could not simply hurl accusations without facing serious consequences. Musk's legal team made sure she understood the weight of her words, turning what had once been a series of critiques into a full-blown legal battle. Goldberg's celebrity shield was not nearly as impenetrable as she had believed. Next came the Trump family, who are well known for their sharp rhetoric.
You know who? Stay away from the stairways. Yo, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs.
And aggressive legal strategies. They had grown tired of Goldberg's unfounded accusations, which had morphed from personal insults into claims of conspiracy and criminal activity. For the Trump family, these were not just hurtful comments. They were damaging to their reputation and public image. Donald Trump has consistently shown that if someone takes a swing at him, he will retaliate twice as hard. That's precisely what transpired when the Trump family, armed with their formidable legal team, filed a defamation lawsuit against Goldberg. They were unwilling to allow her to spread falsehoods without facing significant legal consequences. Their actions sent a clear message. No one, not even a celebrity like Whoopi Goldberg, could attack them without incurring their wrath.
I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace. I believe they have the same right.
Of course.
And so
That's
I have
true.
to, I have to support.
Perhaps the most surprising turn in this saga involved Carrie Underwood. Of all the individuals Whoopi had targeted, few expected Underwood to step up and fight back. Goldberg had made baseless claims about the country music star, insinuating that she was manipulating the entertainment industry behind the scenes, influencing award shows and other artists' careers. Underwood, known for her powerful vocals and respectable reputation, was not about to allow her name to be tarnished by unfounded gossip. She took swift action, launching a legal response that sought millions in damages. This was not merely a petty celebrity spat. It was a matter of protecting her brand and ensuring that her reputation remained untarnished by the reckless accusations of someone whose claims were not grounded in fact. One of the most public and dramatic confrontations in this unfolding saga came when Whoopi Goldberg found herself at odds with Joe Rogan. The controversy ignited over a seemingly trivial incident involving a local bakery in Staten Island, but as with many of Goldberg's remarks, it quickly escalated into something far more serious. Whoopi accused the bakery of discrimination, alleging that they had refused to take her order due to her political beliefs. During a segment on The View, she claimed that the establishment denied her cupcakes because of her political stance. The bakery, a long-standing family business, was quick to refute her claims, explaining that the inability to fulfill the order stemmed from a technical issue with their equipment, not a political agenda. Unfortunately, the damage was already done. Goldberg's comments had sparked a public debate that unfairly cast the bakery in a negative light.
Because if I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right.
Of course.
And so I have.
Joe Rogan, known for his unapologetic approach to controversies, was not going to let Goldberg's careless comments go unchecked. He promptly called her out, accusing her of spreading misinformation that not only harmed the bakery's reputation, but also his own character. Rogan has always been outspoken about his beliefs, and when he saw the opportunity to hold Whoopi accountable, he seized it. His legal team wasted no time in filing a defamation lawsuit against her, alleging that her remarks about him, along with her broader pattern of inflammatory rhetoric, had damaged his public image. Rogan refused to allow a high-profile figure.
The bakery has a press conference where they say, we've been in business for 150 years. This is not what happened at all. We don't discriminate against anybody, regardless of anything.
And
Like Goldberg, to smear him without consequences. What made Rogan's response even more impactful was his immense influence, thanks to his vast platform. With millions of followers on social media and a wildly successful podcast, Rogan commanded an audience few could rival. His supporters rallied around him, amplifying his message and exerting significant pressure on Goldberg and The View. Unlike many celebrities, Rogan did not shy away from using his platform to expose what he perceived as Goldberg's hypocrisy and to demand accountability for her actions. His countersuit was not merely a legal maneuver, it was a statement of intent. The backlash he faced transformed what could have been a simple celebrity dispute into a full-blown public spectacle. As the dust settles from this legal whirlwind, the landscape of The View has changed dramatically. With over 30 lawsuits pending and sponsors withdrawing their support, the show's future hangs in the balance. Whoopi Goldberg, once a staple of daytime television, now finds herself at the center of a storm of legal battles and public scrutiny. Her career, which thrived on bold opinions and controversial commentary, faces serious repercussions that could significantly alter her trajectory in the entertainment industry. The fallout from this situation serves as a cautionary tale for public figures who wield their words carelessly. It highlights the stark reality that even the most established celebrities are not immune to the consequences of their statements. The lingering question remains, will Whoopi Goldberg learn from this experience, or will her outspoken nature continue to draw her into further controversies? As fans and critics alike watch this situation unfold, one thing is certain, the saga of Whoopi Goldberg and The View is far from over. If you've been captivated by this unfolding drama, make sure to, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because the